Hello and welcome to my channel Data Analytics with @KS. Today we have a very important topic to discuss, and that is business intelligence journey. So you can see we have multiple points over here, and each and individually we are going to discuss. These are the points to cover. So you can see, we will see the BI intelligence system journey. The diagram for that, explanation of each and every sections of BI journey, database, data warehouse, what is OLAP, basic understanding of ETL, differences and similarities between data warehouse and database, and obviously at last summary with the story. Okay, so here you can see a diagram, means the business intelligence system journey diagram. Here we have taken 5 sections, A, B, C, D, E. So we are going to discuss each one individually. But first of all, we have to take some example to understand this. So suppose we are taking the example of online banking services. We have a very good example of Citibank as online banking services. So using that, let's go through the diagram. The A section, here you can see the multiple sources of data is available. Depending of different medium of vendors to get the data, right? Some of the vendors can use MS Access, SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata, and different sources are there they can use to store the data, right? So here multiple tools and techniques are available. It depends from different vendors which are using different tools to gather data of users, right? That's why you can see the multiple sources written over here. But the problem is we have different types of sources. So if we need to do some investigation and analysis on the available data, right? So first of all, we will have to learn all those tools, and it is a very hectic task. Let's suppose we have 10 tools are there as a source, and we have to understand each and every tool individually. It is a very hectic task. Quite impossible, right? So what is the solution? So we need a database going forward which will contain all the data where we can store the data, right? So the B section is there where we will store the data. So this is the database. The B section, this is the database where we have stored all the data contained by different sources, right? Then we can do some analysis and investigations, but still we do not get the solution for getting the data after doing some analysis, because we need a destination where all the data in a same source, right? Here the C section comes into picture. This is a data warehouse. It is an organized collection of all the data in a single destination. Let's suppose Citibank is using SQL as a single destination. So using ETL, you can see over here ETL. This is a conversion process. So using this, we can convert from multiple sources to a single destination, right? So ETL, what ETL will do, it will extract the data of multiple tools or sources, right, from the B section, and convert into one, the single destination. And that's why the C is a data warehouse section over here, right? And it will also apply some transformations like the cleaning, scrubbing to transform the data, and then it will load to the data warehouse. That's why you can see the C is the organized collection of all the data in a single destination using the ETL process, right? Few points regarding the C section, the data warehouse, and that is data warehouse contains all historic organized data. So now it is easy for us to fetch the data. We only need to learn SQL Server to fetch the data as per the requirement. Now the requirement is we have to understand, or we have to learn only one tool, right, to do some investigation or analysis over the data, the available data, right? But again the problem is data warehouse is having a huge data, because we are talking about historical data as well, right? So there will be some performance issue with the C section, the data warehouse. It would be slow, and there would be some issue with the performance as well if if we are trying to connect with the data warehouse to fetch some data, right? So in this case, we need to use a tool, right, to improve the performance and make it more speedy to fetch the data within minutes. That's where OLAP will come into picture. The D section is OLAP. OLAP means online analytical processing. So using a tool, multiple tools are available in our market, and going forward, we will see those tools. So we can improve the performance of C section. If we have a very huge data in our data warehouse, right? So to fetch the data within minutes, we use a technique that is OLAP, right? And E section, you can see this is the front end report section. So using reporting system, different, in our market, multiple reporting systems, tools are available. So using that, we can create our front end reports and dashboards at end user, for the end user, right? So each and individually, each one we are going to see individually. Let's, moving forward. So I have gathered few points regarding each and every sections we can see over here. So regarding the A section, the multiple sources of data, we have seen examples: MS Excel, SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata. Customized internal tools can also be there, for the organization, for the enterprises. The B section is the database section, store of the data contained by multiple sources, and it contains the current data as well. C section is data warehouse section, organized collection of data, and obviously a single destination. D is OLAP section, online analytical processing section. It is used to improve the performance of data warehouse. E section, we can see that is the front end section. Here we create our reports and dashboard for end users, right? Now we have a topic to understand database. So what is database? So database is a systematic collection of data. It supports electronic storage and manipulation of current data. That makes data management very easy for system. Let's suppose you want to connect with database or data warehouse. We have two things, database and data warehouse. But the thing is, if you want to fetch current data only, you don't want to go very deep into the historic data, then you will connect with the database, because for the database, data management is very easy because it contains only the current data, organized collection of current data, right? And few points regarding the data warehouse we can see over here. Data warehouse is an organized collection of data to provide meaningful insights for business. It contains all historic data. That's why it is very huge, right? And that makes data management very complex for the system. And here you can see a few points of differences and similarities between database and data warehouse. So we are going to see each one. So data warehouse contains all historic data, the huge data, but database contains only current data. Data warehouse management is a complex task compared to the database management. Data warehouse is slow because it has huge data, but database is fast because it contains the current data only. We can only apply select command on data warehouse because it is having a very huge data, so definitely we cannot go for the DML commands, right? But on the database we can apply insert, update and delete commands. We can apply those commands as well on the database because it contains only the current data. It is not a very huge one. That's why we can do that. It will not degrade the performance by using these DML commands. Common things between data warehouse and database is OLTP, the online transactional processing. Both are two-dimensional. Database and data warehouse both are two-dimensional because we talk about tables, means rows and columns for the data. That's why it is two-dimensional. Going forward, we can see few points I have gathered over here regarding to understand ETL, right? So ETL is extract, transform and load. We use Obviously you have seen in the in the diagram. I mean, we use from B section to C section to convert the data into a single destination. It is a process that extract data from multiple sources, I mean the B section, then transform the data and finally load into the data warehouse, I mean the C section, in the form of a single source, right? Various tools are available in the market as a ETL tool, and this is the collection. I mean, the Oracle Data Integrator, SSIS. SSIS means SQL Server Integration System. This is for the Microsoft. Informatica, Power Center, AWS, Glue, SAP Data Services, SAS Data Management, IBM Information Servers. So these are the tools available in the market for the ETL process. Okay, now we can see the OLAP, I mean the understanding of OLAP. So OLAP is online analytical processing. It is a unit of business intelligence. It encompasses RDBMS, data mining and reporting. OLAP is a cube which is having data in multidimensional. Cube means multidimensional. I mean, it is not a 2D, two-dimensional. Hence, it is faster. I mean, it has faster response and processing. Multiple tools are available in the market as a OLAP tool. IBM Cognos, SSAS, OBIE, IceCube. So these are the tools available. I mean, these tools we use to improve the performance of data warehouse, because if you want to fetch the data within minutes, we use OLAP tools over there on data warehouse. Various reporting systems available in our market. Reporting system means this is a connection between the OLAP and the front-end reports. So using the reporting system, we create our reports and dashboards to visualize our insights for the end users, right? So multiple tools are available in our market, that is SSRS, Microsoft Power BI, BERT, DB Extra, Hive, Tableau. So you can see we have data visualization tools as well. Using that, we can visualize our data to get more insights, right? To complete our insight-driven projects for the end users. Few points I have written for the reporting system. So reporting system tool are used by users to see reports and dashboards. It is used to take decisions for the business. Finally, the last point is, at last, the summary with a story. So, what is BI? I mean, the business intelligence. It is a collection of decision support technologies for the enterprise workers, such as executives, senior managers, obviously analysts, to make better and better and the faster decisions. Today in our world, enterprises collect data at a very finer granularity, right? Hence we can see much large volume, right? Volume of data. That large volume of data helps us to create insights, right? Because if we have huge data, the possibilities is high to work on to find the trends, right? To get insights. So these are the things I have gathered over here to understand business intelligence journey by diagrams and their sections and other things as well. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.